Today we are going to talk about top 5 the most amazing concept cars. Now get ready, because you will be blown away when you see them, and press like and subscribe. The first is FF0. It is underpinned by the variable platform architecture, which is a scalable electric architecture that includes the batteries and motors and anywhere from 1 to 3 electric motors, making it front, rear, or all-wheel drive. Among the long list of possibilities, though, we never predicted something as radical as the Faraday Future F01 concept, a fully electric supercar with no doors. The California startup teases that if developed for limited production, the F01 will be good for more than 1,000 horsepower, a top speed of more than 200 miles per hour, and a 0 to 60 time of less than 3 seconds. This one, however, is a one-seater. Front and center in front of the driver is a smartphone that clicks into the steering column. Now the driver can also control the vehicle outside of the car with that smartphone. And that's the cool thing about this car, it's also autonomous car and can drive itself. Although the F01 is just a concept car, it's essentially an extreme tablet on wheels. And what do you think about this shocking UFO concept? Hit up a comment below. The next one is Pininfarina. Pininfarina, the company's very first car, which is a $2.5 million pure electric luxury GT. When it comes to power, this car could be compared to God. Power: 1900 hoses and 1696 pound-feet of torque. This is a road car that has twice the power of a Formula 1 racing car, 3 times torque of the McLaren F1, and same environmental characters as the Nissan Leaf. The Bautista is claimed to accelerate from 0 to 100 km an hour in about just 2 seconds. And 0 to 300 km per hour in 12 seconds, and has claimed a top speed in excess of 349 km. The car has a carbon fiber monocoque, carbon fiber roof, carbon fiber battery pack. Actually, this car has so much carbon, like freaking bunch of diamonds. It costs the same for a bunch of diamonds. Most of the body panels are also built from the same material, resulting in low weight. The car has 21-inch wheels wrapped in Pirelli Zero Casa tires, which was specially designed. For the Pininfarina, they have used 120 kWh lithium nickel manganese D-shaped battery pack supplied by the guys at Trumach. Range of the car is almost 450 km and charging takes about 30 to 40 minutes. The spoiler is an active unit that combines 3 levels of downforce and also acts like an air brake. Not to mention that this car has butterflied rules. It is for sure that Pininfarina is elegant and visually striking automobile. The next one is Bugatti La Voiture Noire. Anyone capable of buying a one-of-a-kind hypercar is willing to pay a king's ransom for it. However, is that level of exclusivity worth almost $19 million? A well-heeled Bugatti enthusiast thinks so. Bugatti introduced La Voiture Noire, which is French for the black car, to the world earlier this week at the Geneva Motor Show in Switzerland. Even before the cover was pulled back on this one-off black-on-black beauty, it was sold to an unnamed individual for an incredible €16.7 million, or $18.9 million. That's $12.5 million for the car, plus another $6.4 million in local and luxury taxes. Bugatti refused to identify the buyer, but said it is someone with an enormous attachment to the brand. At the car's core is the automaker's iconic W16 8-liter 16-cylinder engine found in the Chiron and Devo, and it develops 1,479 horsepower and 1,180 pounds-feet of torque, just like the Devo. However, unlike the performance-oriented hypercar, La Voiture Noire is set up for cruising rather than just going fast, so your guess on speed and capability is as good as mine. The next one is Mercedes-Benz AVTR, inspired by Avatar, but it's also short for Advanced Vehicle Transformation. The AVTR itself is more 2,120. Of course, it's fully electric, with a motor on each wheel, producing the equivalent of 479 bhp. It has spheres rather than wheels, and these can rotate through 30 degrees, enabling the AVTR to crab sideways. As for motive power, well, the EV world's dirty little secret is that batteries use rare earth metals, such as lithium and cobalt, which are both difficult to mine and depleting in supply. So the AVTR uses graphene-based organic cell chemistry to circumvent this dilemma, and it's also 100% recyclable. Mercedes is thus addressing the need for a circular economy in the raw materials sector. Not sexy, but trust me, you're going to hear a lot more about it pretty soon. Also incoming is conductive charging, which will replenish the batteries in 15 minutes, with a promised range of around 450 miles. This particular aspect of the future can't arrive soon enough. The AVTR's emphasis on efficiency applies equally to energy consumption for computing operation, another hot-button topic and one that'll be addressed by the arrival of AI in cars. Biometrics are also currently being evaluated by every major OEM, and the AVTR plays with the idea of neuromorphic hardware, pegging the car to the nervous system of the operator. The car's energy supply is also boosted by the 33 multi-directional bionic flaps on the rear, which act like supercharged solar panels. The driver/operator places their hand on a central controller that brings the interior to life and establishes a biometric connection based on his or her breathing. Passengers are also made aware of various natural forces not normally visible to the naked eye, including magnetic fields, bioenergy or ultraviolet light. And finally, the last one is Lamborghini V12 Vision GT. Lamborghini's newest concept car has just been unveiled and it's ready to hit the track, this time a slightly different one. Visionary concept. Lamborghini design DNA and futuristic traits focus on the iconic single center line and the unmistakable silhouette while emphasizing a single-seater layout which, in its virtual form, uses the powertrain from the Lamborghini Sián FKP37. At the front, the vehicle gets tri-arrow-shaped LEDs, integrated onto the floating front fenders. There is a front lip spoiler, and the entire car sits super low, much like a go-kart. The wheels, blacked out with gold accents, are extremely beautiful. The disc brake calipers on all four ends are gold finished as well. The car sports 63 markings in vinyl on the body, which was to commemorate 63 years of Lamborghini. In 2019, the powertrain of the V12 Vision GT is the same as the Lamborghini Sián. This 6.5-liter, naturally aspirated V12 engine is capable of generating 774 horsepower, and is paired to a 7-speed ISR transmission. Now please write a comment which of these did you like the most? And press like and subscribe. See you in the future.